There's a lot to learn in university, even beyond your studies. Undergraduate Student Services and the Faculty of Arts would like to help you with navigating your degree. So here's our overview of the Bachelor of Arts, or as we call it, the BA. First off, a little disclaimer. We're covering the BA, which has a requirement of a major. We're not covering specialty programs like criminology or planning, and we're not covering a Bachelor of Design, a Bachelor of Music, or a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Those are topics for other videos and they have different requirements. The BA is very customizable. It allows you to alter your path as you go, declaring major, swapping it, or adding a double major or minor. We'll go into these in more detail further in the video. Bachelor of Arts is our general setup. It's what most of our students are in. Your degree is made up of 120 credits, or what works out to being 40 full classes if a full class is 3 credits. This means that on a full course load each year, you would complete 10 courses. Also remember that you apply to graduate. So while students can finish their degree in 4 years, the average is 4 to 6 years, whether they're doing work terms, studying abroad, or they have certain life circumstances that require them to not take a full 5 courses in each semester. The default structure of a Bachelor of Arts is basic requirements, major requirements, and then options, or electives. First, let's start with basic requirements. Basic requirements are a few core classes that all of our Bachelor of Arts students must complete as part of their degree. They include 3 credits or 1 course of 100 level English. This is also called junior level English. 6 credits or 2 courses of non-arts. It's easier to go over the list of courses that don't work rather than the ones that do, which means anything that isn't offered by the Faculty of Arts, with the exception of math as it is technically housed by the Faculty of Science. Anything out of Native Studies, as while it is its own faculty, the courses are designated an arts designation. And nothing that is INTD arts designation. You can take things from Faculty of Science, Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation, Agriculture, Life, Environmental Studies, etc. All the other faculties can work towards this. Of course, exceptions would be if you're transferring from Augustana campus or Campus Saint-Jean. If the course is an arts course there, it is an equivalent here. Even with Campus Saint-Jean, it just means it was studied in French rather than English. The last requirement is a language other than English. This is 6 credits or 2 courses in another language. To complete this, the 2 courses must be in the same language. So if you take Spanish and American Sign Language, you will need to take another Spanish or American Sign Language to complete this requirement. There are some exceptions to this requirement though. Students who have a grade 12 language, for instance a French 30 in an Alberta curriculum, or equivalent, do not need to take 2 courses in another language. They can take 2 courses from anything else offered by the Faculty of Arts. International students are also in that same category, as most speak English as their second language. Also, as a final note, Irish language does not currently fulfill this requirement. Now let's move on to major requirements. Clarify, a major is the main focus of your degree. It's what the majority of your classes are in. For instance, if your degree will be in psychology, you have a major in psychology. Minors are smaller focus, meaning you take less classes in this area. For major requirements, they vary between department and program. You might have a lot of freedom of what topics to cover and need to take so many at the first year, second year, and third and fourth year level to qualify for your major, while other majors will require you to have very specific classes from different levels, or give you a small list and tell you to pick a handful of those options. To track what your requirements are for your major, you can consult the calendar, or you can use the academic requirements tool that we've placed into BearTracks for you. There is even a separate tutorial video on how to examine that list and see what you still have left to complete. This tool also tracks any requirements you have left for basic requirements, and it tracks your minors too if you've picked one. Next, let's go into a bit of customization. Now, the Bachelor of Arts allows you to customize your focus areas. And the way we've done this is to allow you to have a lot more room in your degree. With only needing to have a major in order to graduate, you can actually more comfortably fit a double major if you wanted to, having 2 main focus areas. You also can have a minor or even a second minor if you want. You just declare them using a form, so there's no extra applications required. For your major, you can have anything from the Faculty of Arts and also math as a major, as it is administered by arts, even though it is housed by the Faculty of Science. For minors, you can have anything that's offered as a major for the Faculty of Arts. You can also use creative writing, and you can use international study as well. In addition, you can have a minor from Native Studies, you can have minors offered by the Faculty of Science, and even Christian theology if you wish. Take some classes and explore your options, and then if you want to, declare them as a major or a minor, and then your academic requirements tool will list everything you need to complete to have that degree. When it comes to double majors, you cannot have a double major where one belongs to the Faculty of Arts and the second belongs to another faculty. Of course, again, the exception would be math, as it is still administered by arts. Psychology belongs to both faculties, so you don't run into this issue. You can't, however, have a major in history and then a double major in biology. You can only have a minor. The main thing is to remember to customize your degree. It's your degree, and we want to make sure that you pick the areas that best suit you. So take a variety of courses, especially in your first couple of years, to really find the right fit. If you've already picked a major, use it to decide whether or not that was the right fit for you, or to possibly add a minor, whatever those decisions might be. If you're undeclared, this will help you pick your focus area. If you ever need to change your major, you simply fill out a Google form that we have on our website. Once it's submitted, we will update your file, and you usually should see it updated on BearTracks within 10 business days. This means that you can customize your degree as you go throughout your studies. If the major you picked originally isn't quite what you wanted and you want to switch to something else, that's perfectly fine. As long as the major is just another one of the major categories and isn't a switch to, for instance, criminology, planning, or any of the specialty fine arts areas, you do not need to submit another application. It is simply the major-minor declaration form. While you can change your major when you wish, we do still have to process the work, so please try not to change it every week. We know you probably won't, but just a disclaimer. The rest of your degree will be made up of electives or options. These are all things that aren't requirements. They're not a part of your major, and they're not part of basic requirements. A couple things to remember as well. You can only have a maximum of 48 credits of first-year courses, so when you're looking for options in your later years, it's best to take second-year courses unless you absolutely must take a prerequisite from first year. There's also a limit on non-arts options, so while we have a requirement to take 2 classes, you can only take a maximum of 6 from non-arts. This is our overview of the Bachelor of Arts, or as we call it, the BA. As always, if you have any questions, please send us an email at arts.undergrad@ualberta.ca. We'd be happy to clarify anything for you.